Have you ever thought about how much time you spend in your bedroom? It's the place where you rest your body, heal your mind, and prepare for a brand new day. We trust that space without question. But what if I told you there might be silent forces at work, hidden dangers right in your bedroom, quietly stealing your energy, your vitality, and even your health? Most of us never stop to think about it. We wake up feeling stiff, tired, or foggy, and we chalk it up to age, to stress, or maybe just bad luck. But what if the real culprits were things you see every day, things you trust, but shouldn't? Have you ever wondered why you're still exhausted after a full night's sleep? Or why you wake up with congestion, aches, or brain fog that seems to cling to you like a heavy mist? Could it be that your own bedroom, the place meant to heal you, is quietly working against you? Today, I'm going to show you 5 things you must remove from your bedroom immediately because they are quietly draining your health. Before we dive into this important journey together, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a single step on your path to better sleep, stronger health, and vibrant living. All right, let's begin. Number 1, old pillows, the trusted companion that betrayed you. Let's step back in time for a moment. Picture a cold winter evening, maybe 20 years ago. You had just finished a long day, your knees aching a bit, your back stiff. You pulled back the covers, fluffed up your pillow, and sank into its familiar cradle. It felt safe, comforting, like coming home. Maybe that pillow stayed with you through moves, life changes, even the birth of your grandchildren. It became part of your nightly ritual, a silent, dependable friend in a world that never seemed to stop changing. But here is the hard truth. Even the most trusted companions can turn against us. And when it comes to your pillow, loyalty comes with a hidden cost you might never have guessed. I remember a woman named Emily. She was 78, a retired school teacher, proud of living independently. When Emily first came to see me, there was no dramatic complaint, no severe pain, no obvious illness, just a quiet frustration that she was not bouncing back like she used to. She woke up congested. Her sinuses clogged every morning. Her shoulders ached despite stretching. Her skin turned red and irritated no matter what lotion she tried. Worst of all, she felt an exhaustion that made mornings feel like marathons. Like many, Emily blamed it on aging. "It's normal," she said with a shrug. "It's just part of getting older." But in all my years studying longevity and sleep health, I have learned something important. Just because something is common does not mean it is normal. And it certainly does not mean you have to accept it. We dug deeper. The problem wasn't her medication. It wasn't her diet. It wasn't her exercise habits. It was hiding right under her head every night, her pillow. The same pillow she trusted for nearly a decade. Here's what many people don't realize. Pillows are not meant to last forever. If your pillow is more than 2 years old, it has likely turned into a biological wasteland. Over time, pillows collect. Dust mites that feast on dead skin cells, mite waste that triggers allergies and asthma, sweat, oil, and dead skin creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and mold, residual hair and skin products that irritate sensitive aging skin. According to studies, up to 1/3 of an old pillow's weight can be made of these unwanted guests. 1/3. Imagine laying your head down every night on a thriving ecosystem of allergens and microbes for 8 hours, 2,500 hours a year. No wonder you wake up clogged, itchy, or exhausted. And there's another hidden threat: mold. In humid climates, or if you tend to sweat at night, moisture seeps into your pillow. Mold spores grow deep inside where you cannot see or smell them. Breathing in mold night after night has been linked to brain fog, chronic fatigue, asthma attacks, serious respiratory infections. Emily's congestion wasn't just age, it was her pillow, silently stealing her vitality one night at a time. So what did we do? The first step was simple yet hard. Emily let go of her beloved pillow. It felt like saying goodbye to an old friend, and in a way, it was. But after replacing it with a hypoallergenic, mold-resistant pillow and adding a washable zipper protector, change came fast. Within 2 weeks, her sinuses cleared, her headaches disappeared, her skin calmed down, and most importantly, Emily woke up feeling like herself again. Not perfect, not 25, but strong, restored, capable. Small changes in your environment can give you back pieces of your vitality. So here's your action step tonight. Take a moment, look at your pillow. How old is it? Has it lost its spring? Does it smell musty even after washing the case? If you fold it in half, does it stay folded? If you answered yes to any, it's time for a change. Not next month, not someday, tonight. You deserve a pillow that heals you, not one that hurts you. If you found this chapter helpful, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're still with us, comment one below or leave any questions you might have. We'd love to hear from you. Number 2, clutter under the bed, the hidden enemy beneath you. Imagine lying down at night, finally ready to drift into sleep. You pull up the covers, adjust your pillow, and close your eyes, expecting peace. But somewhere under you, just inches away, lies a hidden enemy. No noise, no movement, just clutter. Boxes of old memories, stacks of forgotten magazines, shoes you haven't worn in years. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Unfortunately, not out of reach from your health. I remember a man named Michael. Michael was 82, a retired fire chief who had faced real danger many times in his life. Yet here he was in my office, struggling with something invisible, waking up with a dry throat, feeling heavy in his chest, fighting a sluggish brain every morning. He thought it was just aging, maybe the weather, maybe bad luck. But as we talked, something stood out. When I asked about his bedroom, he proudly said, "It's neat as a pin, Doc, no mess." And then, almost as an afterthought, "Well, except under the bed, that's where I store things." And there it was, the hidden clue. Here's what many people don't realize. Dust loves clutter. Dust mites thrive in untouched spaces. Mold spores settle in stagnant air. Stale air collects beneath tight-packed beds. When you sleep, your body relaxes, your breathing deepens, and every hour you are pulling in whatever fills that hidden space. Dust mites feed on the dead skin cells you shed during sleep. Their waste is a powerful trigger for allergies, sinus trouble, and low-grade inflammation. No wonder you wake up feeling stuffed, foggy, or just plain tired. Scientific studies confirm that indoor air quality often becomes worse than outdoor pollution, especially in older, cluttered spaces. As we age, our lungs become less resilient. Poor air circulating all night strains your heart, your brain, your immune system. And it's not just about dust. Your mind senses clutter, even when you are asleep. A messy space sends subtle stress signals to your brain, keeping you from reaching the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep. You might sleep 8 hours but still wake feeling like you barely rested. When Michael went home, he took action. He cleared out the old boxes, vacuumed thoroughly under the bed, let fresh air flood the room. The very next week, he came back with a sparkle in his eye, breathing easier, sleeping deeper, feeling lighter both in body and spirit. He even joked, "Doc, it feels like I lost 20 pounds and I didn't even go on a diet." So what can you do tonight? Shine a flashlight under your bed, pull everything out. Donate or discard what you no longer need. Vacuum and wipe the area clean. If you must store anything, use clean, airtight containers. Ideally, leave the space empty. Let your bed float in clean, open air. Fresh air, fresh sleep, fresh energy. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary, not a storage unit. The clearer the space, the calmer your mind, and the deeper your rest. Tonight, give yourself the gift of breathing freely again. If you are ready to clear the space under your bed and breathe easier, comment 2 below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay with us on this journey to better sleep and better health. Number 3, scented candles and air fresheners, the sweet-smelling trap. There's something comforting about walking into a room that smells wonderful. Maybe it's the fresh scent of lavender, the cozy smell of vanilla, or the crisp, clean fragrance of linen. It makes the space feel warm, welcoming, safe. That's why so many of us, especially as we get older, fill our homes with scented candles, air fresheners, and sprays. It feels like a small luxury, a touch of comfort after a long day. But what if I told you that sweet smell could be quietly hurting you? What if the very things that make your bedroom feel inviting are also stealing your health night after night? Most people never think twice about lighting a candle or plugging in an air freshener. It's part of the ritual of making a house a home. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Many scented products are loaded with volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. These are chemicals that evaporate into the air, and when you breathe them in over time, they can cause real harm. Exposure to VOCs has been linked to respiratory irritation, sinus problems, hormone disruption, headaches, fatigue, and brain fog. And if you already have allergies, asthma, or other breathing issues, these chemicals can make your symptoms much worse. Studies have found that some of the most common VOCs in air fresheners and candles include formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, benzene, which can irritate the lungs and eyes, toluene, which affects the nervous system, phthalates, which can interfere with hormones. And the problem does not end when the scent fades. These chemicals settle into your mattress, your curtains, your carpet fibers. You keep breathing them in long after the candle has burned out or the air freshener has run dry. Every night as you sleep deeply and breathe more slowly, you are pulling those hidden toxins into your lungs. Over time, this quiet exposure adds up, weakening your immune system, clouding your mind, sapping your energy. The good news is there's a better way. You don't have to give up a pleasant-smelling home. You just have to make smarter, healthier choices. Here's what I recommend. Say goodbye to synthetic air fresheners and paraffin wax candles. Look for candles made from beeswax or soy, scented with pure essential oils. Try a high-quality essential oil diffuser with natural scents like lavender, eucalyptus, or peppermint. Add air-purifying plants like aloe vera, snake plants, or peace lilies to your bedroom. Open your windows for 10 to 15 minutes each day to refresh the air naturally. These small changes can transform the air you breathe without exposing you to hidden dangers. Breathing clean air while you sleep isn't just a luxury, it's essential to your healing. Your lungs, your brain, your heart, they all work best when they're fueled by pure, fresh air. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, not weighed down by unseen toxins. You deserve a bedroom that truly supports your health, not one that quietly drains it. Tonight, take a walk around your bedroom. Notice the scents lingering in the air. Ask yourself, are they helping me heal or hurting me? The answer might surprise you, and making a change might be easier than you think. If you're ready to clear the air and breathe easier every night, comment 3 below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue this journey toward a healthier, stronger you. Number 4, heavy curtains, the thief of morning energy. Think about the last time you woke up after a full night's sleep, only to feel like you hadn't slept at all. Your body felt heavy, your mind was slow. You could have stayed under those covers for another 3 hours. You might have blamed your mattress, your age, or even the weather, but sometimes the real thief of your morning energy is not what's happening inside you. It's what's happening outside you. It could be hanging right over your window. I once worked with a lovely woman named Diana. She was 81, a retired art teacher, full of life and creativity. But lately she had been struggling. She said, "Doc, I sleep plenty of hours, but I wake up feeling gray, like I'm stuck in a fog." When we talked about her bedroom, she proudly said, "It's a perfect cave. I have heavy blackout curtains. Not a bit of light gets in." And there it was, the silent culprit. Most people believe blackout curtains are the best for sleep. They block street lights, car headlights, and the early morning sun. They create a cozy, dark space. But there's a hidden downside. Your body's natural rhythm, called the circadian rhythm, relies on light. Morning sunlight signals your brain to stop producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. It tells your body to start producing serotonin, the hormone that lifts your mood and energy. Without light, your brain stays trapped in sleep mode. Even after a full night's rest, you feel sluggish, unmotivated, drained. It's like trying to run a marathon before your starter gun has even fired. And it doesn't end there. Heavy curtains also trap stale air inside your bedroom. Without good airflow, you end up breathing heavy, humid, dust-filled air all night long. Poor air quality at night can cause morning headaches, sinus congestion, dry throat, low-grade inflammation throughout your body. As we age, our lungs and immune systems become more sensitive to these hidden assaults. Breathing clean, fresh air is no longer just nice. It becomes critical to how well we feel every morning. When Diana heard this, she was surprised but willing to try something different. We made a few small changes. She replaced her blackout curtains with light filtering shades. She opened her curtains every morning to let natural sunlight in. She cracked a window each evening to let fresh air circulate. She added a small air purifier to her room. Within a week, her mornings were transformed. She told me, "Doc, it's like someone turned the lights back on inside me." She was painting again, laughing more, feeling truly awake for the first time in months. So here's what you can do tonight. Keep your room dark for sleep, but let the morning light in as soon as you wake. Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes in natural sunlight without sunglasses each morning. Switch to light filtering curtains if possible. Open a window or run a small fan to keep the air fresh and moving. Your body craves light. Your lungs crave fresh air. Give them what they need. Your bedroom should work with your natural rhythms, not against them. Sleep in darkness. Wake in light. Breathe fresh air. Move with nature's clock, and you'll find your energy returning like the morning sun. If you're ready to let the morning light back into your life, comment 4 below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue your journey toward vibrant mornings and better health. Number 5. Phones in the bedroom, the silent sleep saboteur. It starts so simply. You climb into bed after a long day, you pull up the covers, turn off the light, and reach for your phone. Maybe you just want to check tomorrow's weather. Maybe glance at a few family photos. Maybe read a quick article or two. But before you know it, an hour has disappeared. Your eyes burn, your mind is buzzing, and sleep feels farther away than ever. We tell ourselves it's just a few minutes, it helps me unwind. But the truth is different. Your phone isn't helping you relax. It's sabotaging your sleep. I once worked with a man named David. David was 79, a retired engineer who loved staying connected. He FaceTimed with the grandkids, read online news, checked the stock market, all from the comfort of his bed. When he first came to me, he was frustrated. He had trouble falling asleep. His sleep was shallow and restless. He woke up groggy, even after what seemed like enough hours in bed. His memory and focus felt duller, slower. He worried it might be early signs of dementia, but after running several tests, we found something surprising. It wasn't disease, it wasn't medication, it was a simple habit using his phone in bed. Here's what happens when you use your phone before sleep. Blue light exposure. Your phone emits blue light that tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. It suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep naturally. Mental stimulation. Scrolling, reading, reacting keeps your brain active when it should be winding down. Hyper-alertness. Even when you fall asleep, your brain stays half awake, waiting for the next buzz or ding. Sleep disruption. Light from notifications or vibrations can pull you out of deep sleep stages without you even realizing it. Over time, this wrecks your sleep architecture, especially the deep, restorative phases critical for healing your brain and body. David was skeptical at first. How bad could a little screen time really be, he asked. So I gave him a challenge. 1 week, no phone in bed, charge it across the room or in another room, use an old-fashioned alarm clock, read a book or listen to soft music instead. He agreed reluctantly. A week later, he came back beaming. He was falling asleep faster, sleeping through the night, waking up clear-headed, energized, himself again. He told me, "Doctor, I feel like my brain came back online," all because he broke up with his phone at bedtime. So here's your action step tonight. Turn off screens at least 1 hour before bed. Charge your phone outside the bedroom if possible. If you must keep it nearby, put it on airplane mode and turn it face down. Invest in a simple alarm clock. No flashing lights, no buzzing notifications. Replace scrolling with a calming bedtime ritual, reading, stretching, praying, or quiet breathing. Give your mind the peace it needs to drift into deep, healing sleep. Your bedroom should be a place of rest, not noise. Your nights should restore you, not steal from you. Protect your sleep fiercely. It is the foundation for everything else you want in life. Energy, clarity, joy. Tonight, make one small change. Your future self will thank you. If you're ready to protect your sleep and reclaim your mornings, comment 5 below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on living stronger, healthier, and more vibrant every day. Our bedrooms are more than just rooms. They are the sacred spaces where our bodies heal, where our minds find peace, and where each new morning begins. The choices we make in that space ripple into every part of our lives, affecting our energy, our focus, our joy. Today, we uncovered how small, hidden threats, things we often overlook, can steal away our vitality night after night. But we also discovered something even more powerful, that with just a few simple, mindful changes, you can reclaim your health, restore your energy, and create a true sanctuary for your soul. You deserve a bedroom that supports your dreams, not sabotages them. You deserve mornings where you wake up smiling, energized, and ready to embrace another beautiful day. And the good news? You have the power to make that happen starting tonight. Never underestimate the impact of small steps. Sometimes a better pillow, a breath of fresh air, a single ray of morning sunlight is all it takes to turn the tide in your favor. If you found value in this video, please like it to let us know. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming tips on living healthier, stronger, and more joyful at every age. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me today. Wishing you restful nights, bright mornings, and beautiful days ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.